Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLadysigner, and we're back with Koali Zoo. And I'm joined by Mike. I'm doing my best. I couldn't stop laughing for the last 5 minutes. My throat is hurting from it. My recording stopped. We tried this before. It's a mess. And I'm sorry. This whole episode is gonna be
one thing at a time. I think the viewers won't be able to keep up.
She's got a new mouse. She hates it. Yeah.
We have Mike, Rudy, and Sue.
It's like we're on drugs or something.
This is like the worst telethon intro ever.
People thought last week was crazy. Now get that in.
The problem is we're already recording. Everything went fine until my recording stopped again after 5 minutes, and I couldn't connect with Discord for another 5 minutes, and it was a hot mess. And
Yes.
She's having a hard time.
Yeah, it's a very rough week. In a recording that you guys are not listening to, I already explained that I'm trying to get used to my new mouse. And I was telling the guys that it's sometimes a big issue that because of your brain is like used to your old normal mouse for like the last, I should say 2 years because I'm 18, right? But the last very long time. And now you have like this ergonomic vertical mouse that you're trying to get used to, which is like a hot mess. And it's like super hard for your brain to get used to like your movements and stuff. Everything is different and it's just super awkward. So everything went really slow in Koali, and I really had a hard time with just doing the terraforming. It was really bad. So yeah, it's not going to be a super spectacular episode, but I'm already happy that I could do anything at this point.
That is true, yeah, because your content has slowed down quite a bit, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm afraid that, at least I hope that I'm able to make one episode a week for the channel, at least for the time being. Mm-hmm. And hopefully it will not be... getting any time worse. Like this is doable, and hopefully if I spread it out a little bit more over the days, I'm at least able to do one episode a week for the time being, and hopefully it will get better. But I was trying to explain to the guys how hard it was when you just try to click and like get to a specific point. When we were doing the second recording, I even misclicked the play button, and that just broke me, and I started laughing for 5 minutes and crying, and I just couldn't stop.
And then on top of that, Sylv's super sleepy, so he's like, all right.
Sylv was super grumpy, like, yeah, okay, can we start now?
Okay, I'm not too grumpy, I'm just tired. For some reason, I finally got my sleeping schedule on the rails, and I'm sleeping before midnight now. It's insane. I don't know. Corona lockdown has changed me.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't recognize you anymore.
I mean, I think that was another reason why Lady didn't recognize me anymore.
So you were streaming your study last week on Twitch. And I went into it with my phone, and I was like, oh my goodness, who is this dude? He has a beard, and he has a mustache, and he has such long hair. And I was like, oh gosh, no, my hands were hurting, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna type that. And later on, I don't know, Sylv's name came up in my Discord server, and I mentioned like, yeah, well, I don't know who Sylv is, but I think there's an imposter streaming on his Twitch server. So everyone went to his stream.
Yeah.
Is Sylv sporting a coronavirus mustache?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just checking it out. That's true. Good.
Wait, I want to see this.
Who's this imposter? I will make a picture in the video for you guys.
Yeah, we've all changed things are happening.
Well, that's mostly for men, I guess, because most females are like, at least if you have long hair already, you can't really tell. Nothing really changes, but except for maybe some body fat gain.
That's true. I've lost weight. I weighed myself yesterday. I've lost weight somehow. I don't know what it is.
You did.
Yeah, same
but
here actually.
Wait, no, that's because of your yogurt, banana, and
Oh,
half
yeah, true. My healthy diet.
Yeah. You gotta have the half a flock.
Wait, Mike, did you say that again?
Do you know that?
Half a flock.
No, it's it's like just some tiny chocolate sprinkles that you can put on bread or anything.
Yep.
Oh.
But it's like more terrible if you live in Belgium. They call it mice poop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Which is
Whoever made that name up, like mice poop? Yeah, I'm gonna eat a sandwich with some mice poop. No, it's half. It's just chocolate sprinkles.
I mean, chocolate sprinkles do kind of look like mice poop. I can see this.
yeah,
I
exactly.
can see the similarities.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you call it that way, you're like not hungry anymore, are you?
Not edible, yeah. It's not really appetizing.
I mean, I had a mouse in my house for weeks. Like,
Oh, I remember.
hello.
I remember those days.
You guys remember those days, huh?
Yes.
How was it
Oh
called
my
again?
goodness.
Paranoid.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
You thought you were hearing the mice everywhere.
It was called after the big fat mouse of Cinderella.
yeah.
But then the Dutch version. But yeah, never saw him ever again after we put like the bad mouse traps in.
Yeah.
We tried to catch it in a decent and good way to release it outside. He never fell for it. Then we tried to put down the not so kind mouse traps, but after that, I think he recognized them because he never came back.
Right.
It's like,
At
oh,
least
God.
not what we know
That's
of.
not my place. That's not my place.
I really don't know. I really don't know what happened. But yeah, we haven't seen him anymore, so that's...
But you got rid of him without killing him, most likely. So.
Well, I don't know. He may still be living somewhere, or he does know when we are in the kitchen or whatever, but he's not showing himself.
Does he make you French what is ratatouille?
Ratatouille, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a French
Oh.
soup, isn't it?
Yeah, Ratatouille, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
No. Like, I wasn't... I didn't really mind, but at some point, I was like, what if this Pikachu mouse is a female mouse and she's gonna bring like a lot of baby mice in? And I was like, no, that thought just didn't really make me comfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Actually-
at that point I was like, it has to go. It has to go. No.
Actually, my first thought was the name Pikachu also kind of works for women, so I guess it's fine too. But yeah, if she does give birth, that would be kind of annoying.
Yeah, well. And like all small Peterches running through your kitchen, like no, I don't want that. No.
But then you have a lot of free chocolate sprinklers for your breads. That's at least
Very
positive side.
Thanks, I hate it.
God,
Yeah.
I've had mice in the house and it's just
Yeah. It's insane how much they smell for the small size of these animals. They smell like gorillas. I don't know. It's insane.
Wait, really?
Oh, that's a funny thing. Like we never found any mice poop or anything else. Like nothing. So that was the weird thing because we were hell sure that he was there because we saw him walking on our kitchen counter for so often. But we never found any mice poop. So that's really weird. Yeah, so I think he really just tried to find some food and within 5 minutes he was left again or something. I don't know. But I was really happy that we didn't have like the smell or anything. But yeah, he ate from our lasagna.
Wow.
A well-educated gourmet
That's
mouse
too far.
that doesn't even poop in the kitchen. Good one. You could have kept it.
Oh, stop, Rudy. God.
Oh, by the way, we're playing Planet Zoo. I almost forgot. We're playing Planet Zoo in the background. And so what I'm doing here, I actually had the plan and was texting Rudy like, I want to do something with an underwater tunnel, but I wasn't really sure what kind of animal. And well, my hand didn't really got any better because I really had high hopes for it. And I'm like, oh yeah, the more like you go into detailing, the more pressure you have. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna build a habitat. I have no idea for what animal. And so I saw this spot and I was like, oh yeah, maybe for moose and black bear? I don't know. And I was like looking at like what other animals are in the surrounding area, and you have like the African area that which Rudy made in the last episode, and then you have the Capuchin monkeys on the other side of this path. So I was like, yeah, well, for moose and black bear is an Asian animal, and not really gonna work. So you know what? I'm gonna just add the giant anteater here. Because that was like the most fitting with the Capuchin monkey, because there are no other animals of the South America pack in this area. So I was like, yeah, well, I think that's the best thing to do, because I didn't really feel like, yeah, well, I maybe could have added the chimpanzees here. Now I think of it, but that's not what I thought of when I was building. So anyways, we have just a pretty simple giant anteater habitat, and I stole a lot of the detailing and stuff from Mike's area.
Hey, it's there for a reason.
But yeah, that's basically the only thing I did. I gave them a little bit of a shelter. I didn't really do that much yet on the backstage area. I do have to admit, I was looking at the zoo and I sent a screenshot to Rudy like, where do I want to build? Where can I build?
Oh yeah, I remember.
No
and
idea.
you just grabbed those areas that Mike has plans about already.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I can't build here, cross. I can't build here, cross. I can't build here, cross. Oh, maybe I can build here. Oh no, that's the elephants area that Mike deleted. Nope, can't build here.
You're more than welcome to go into that.
But also, we just realized how much work actually Mike has planned for himself.
Yeah, I'm super curious to hear when Mike is going to and work again in the park, because I think we're gonna be finished before Mike gets back.
Surely other people can jump.
There's plenty to do yet.
Yeah, there is.
We have a whole resort, a whole hotel. Gee, that's really hard to say. We have a savannah or a safari or something like that. Oh, there's plenty to do yet.
Yeah, I heard in Indeed that many people ask for like a safari ride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what Rudy told me.
Yeah, they
I was like, I'm not gonna burn my hands on it. I really need to keep it small.
Oh sure, yeah, I know.
That was like literally not gonna burn my hands on it.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's the first time you can actually call that literally. Yeah, that's really really true.
Well, I was just surprised you got something in, because I was like, well, I don't know if we're gonna have a Koali Zoo this week.
Well, I'm happy that it worked out, even though it took me a long time, because I have to take like a break every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's quite
so
significant.
It's really, yeah, it's really hard to keep doing things, and even when you're building, it's like slower than you want it to because of the new mouse and stuff. So yeah, it was quite a challenge, but I'm at least happy that I could do anything. So the speed build is over, so let's just jump into the zoo so I can show you guys around.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this is probably going to be the shortest tour ever. But we're gonna do it anyways, and I'm gonna try to do it as smooth as possible with this new mouse. So we have the flying gorillas right over here. A spectacular episode. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go. Oh, no, it's not doing it. I was actually thinking it may be giving us a show, but no.
Just can I just quickly jump in? Like, as Mike also said before recording, and I also figured it, like, it never happened again whatsoever afterwards. I don't know. It was really just staged.
It makes it even more funny. May I?
Yeah, it was in between updates, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why is there a chimp sign here, though?
Just to confuse people.
Is that really?
No, I don't even know why it's still here.
Oh, it's a bonobo.
That's a bonobo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, it's a little bit blurry because of the sun, you know?
You know that people are very, very touchy about bonobos, so we'll just leave it at that.
I actually only have 15 FPS, so I'm not really sure if this is going to be a super smooth recording, so I'm doing my best. So we have the Capuchin Monkeys right over here, and I actually really wanted to use something of this, but then I realized that Rudy also already uses, so I wasn't really...
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Jerk.
Oh, come on, let me finally also just steal stuff, okay?
So yeah, don't be too excited, but here is the giant panda. Giant panda, did I say
Giant
that?
panda.
Giant Anteater habitat. So don't get too excited. But we have...
So I'm not
lower
going to
your
invite you to
expectations.
marketing, okay? So you're not invited to my marketing session.
Don't get excited. That would actually be a really good marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Just like ironically.
Reverse psychology. It's the new trend.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but that,
Don't
that
click
works.
here.
If you don't
Don't
give
watch
people
that video.
Too high expectation, they're like, oh, it's not that bad, you know? But maybe
Yeah.
it is.
For a medical injury and a week in which we didn't have a plan, this is great.
Yeah,
is.
It's a
Yeah,
filler.
I'm glad you managed to build something and it looks really nice.
Honestly, I love
Foliage
your foliage work.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the foliage.
Yeah, lower your expectations, everybody.
Yeah.
Uh,
The foliage works super well, even though you don't really do too many creative things. Yes, guys, my recording stopped again, so it's gonna be a
Obvious cut is
super awkward
obvious.
cut. I don't know what it is. There is something that is just messing with me. It's just not really. I don't know. Someone just wants me to have some bad luck, but I'm not gonna give in. I know Camel says I have bad luck, but I'm not gonna give in.
All
Well, you're
right.
just always playing it back to me, so now I accept it. It's all on me again. So I, you know, fingers crossed for you that it doesn't happen again.
I think before we cut, you said, like, I don't know what the plan is for this area. Well, there is no plan, so...
Yeah, no, there's a path, which I will get in a minute. There was a path, and I was like, why do we have that path even? Like,
Oh, is that the staircase that goes...
there is also a weird staircase in the background.
Oh, don't look at that. It's-
definitely.
I don't know what Rudy was doing. He was trying to,
Was it
like...
Rudy's?
Yeah, man.
Or
Just
are you
so.
blaming Rudy?
No. It was me. But it's only there to get rid of the freaking notification because that's going to Sylph's backstage area of the monkey house, and I was like,
plays the game with notifications.
yeah, I also play franchise, and the problem is when you turn them off and you go back to franchise, you basically screw up your franchise. It happened twice to me, and so I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna turn them off again. And honestly, it helped.
Sandbox doesn't automatically put the... Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
So
get
I
you
was
now.
like, you know, I got back into franchise. I was like, hey, that's so cool. I have no problems at all. And last episode was such a bad episode. And I ended.
So many dead animals.
And honestly, I ended the episode, and everyone in the comments was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna realize that his notifications were turned off." And everything went mad, and I was like, "Shit."
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so hilarious.
Playing like a
that's funny.
politician there.
Oh, wow. But yeah, this path, that is what I wanted to show before my recording cut off.
Beautiful
There was this path here, and there's like this, I'm gonna pause it just to be sure. There's this like weird stuff out here.
I don't know why he did this either. Like curly cuta, and then like there's curved staircases.
Yeah.
Like
This is
even
new
as a
to me.
temporary path, it was
Yeah, and
because it's like a roller coaster.
Wait, but this. Why?
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 Is this now the exposed Rudy episode?
I'm just saying,
yes.
like, what is this? And I had
What's
So-
the idea?
You know what this is exactly? I was just clicking that in the background simply to just get rid of it. I didn't even look at it, and I don't know. I think it just clicked once too much and put the path in there. Just that's what happened.
But you can't really tell that. It looks okay. I guess with these two paths and whatever this will lead to, there's this really cool staircase that Mike made. And so I guess you want to connect it somehow here, but it depends on what's going to happen with this weird area.
Yeah, we should see. It could be like a second connection to the safari, because actually, if you look at it, and people ask for a safari,
are we actually gonna make a safari?
I don't know, but people ask for it, so
yeah.
that could be the area here, because that's actually fitting to the African house, to the Congo house.
So
and this
my idea
could all go away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All that straight path can go away. Because at the time we couldn't actually move the if you remember, we couldn't move the gates.
Exactly.
The peep gates.
And because of the sun. Because of the sunlight, we wanted to move to this front instead of this one because it was like super awkward. So Sylph started and he made the entrance here, but we couldn't replace it. So we had like this long path. But now we can delete it. Awesome.
Damn,
never
that
anyone
still isn't finished, is it?
Wait, what is this?
Oh, it's the expose everyone else but Lady episode. Now I got it.
I don't think Lady has any unfinished areas, though. That's the thing.
I actually kind of finished my areas. This is broken for Mike. This was a beautiful area made by Rudy Ran Camel, and there's nothing left here. Honestly, there's nothing left. So what I was talking about with the crosses, like I was like, okay, this is a screenshot, right? So we can have a cross right over here because here he wants to make a garden. Cross right over here because here he has the Indian elephants or Asian elephants, whatever, and then you have like this backstage path. Okay, and I was like, oh, maybe here. Oh wait, no, that's the other part of the elephants. No, I can't touch that. Wait, maybe I can build it here, but wait, maybe Mike has some kind of garden here planned too.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Okay, where am I going to build now? And Rudy was like, yeah, well, either you could build here, right, my giant panda area, and the Siberian tiger between it, and I was like, no, because Mike, he wants to build some kind of river or some kind of waterfall here. I have no idea how he wants to do that, so I better not touch it. I better not touch it, you know? So yeah, I had quite some issues with even finding an area. And also here, like, this is also a very empty area. But no, somewhere here, he wants to build a waterfall too. I'm not sure. Like, is this an area I could use, or is this also for a waterfall? I don't know.
It's for a waterfall.
See? So there is, like, basically, for us, nothing left except for edges.
But I mean, look at the bright side. You can recover your hand now.
Yeah. It's gonna be challenging because we don't have any idea what he really wants to do here. So we're like, yeah, well, Mike's just gonna do that. But Mike doesn't have even time to make an episode. And then he does an episode, and then he's like, oh yeah, I did some things in your area, Rudy. And like, oh, what?
Well, you still didn't fix the thing that you broke like 50 episodes ago? No, I haven't fixed it yet.
Oh, wait, you mean my reptile house?
Now,
I love it, though. It's
and
like
Rudy
a very
keeps
good
breaking my
plan.
effing monorail.
I didn't even touch it. Oh, well, I did, but...
But anyways, it's good to know that we're probably going to build a safari then, because an African safari would be really cool.
Yes.
Wait, so
I think that's a great idea to get out of primate land and to get into like an overlook of the African safari would be really awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
I think
this
this
is
is
the Africa area. And then I build a South America habitat in between. Oh, wow. And then this whole area
Well, yeah.
Oh, well.
be fitting for a safari because this road is going to... Okay, that's going to be cool. I think so. And I'm really happy that I can give the park to you guys again, so indeed I can get some rest.
That's so
And the
cool.
cool thing about having the safari there is that we can play with both the lower elevation and then we can go into an upper elevation too and have a really cool mixed habitat.
Oh,
Yeah,
you wanna take the episode next, Mike?
No.
You see, and then it's like everyone is gonna take over again. Everyone is gonna do an episode, but Mike does it, and he's like, "Yeah, but I wanted to do this." Yeah, well, A little bit.
Yeah,
too late.
well, okay.
Yeah, well, you have to give in at some point because, well, if we are the ones that are building in the zoo, and then the bad part is that Mike, he sneakily takes the files every time we send it in Discord, and then he is like already working on some things. Remember this. Like,
Mike exposed.
Sylv. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry you built that, but I already had plans for it. Oh, yeah, Sylv, I already have a file here that has, like, blueprints and stuff that already covers that area. And we're like, how do we know? It's so hilarious.
This
I'm
will
not
be-
touching anything, like, I swear
This will be
to
the
God.
most funny episode ever when Mike finally has the file
All I
again.
can say is 42 episodes of Bro Coaster, you knew exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah, no, that's true. I built a wing coaster. There's nothing left of that thing anymore. That was years ago.
Hey,
The station is
no,
left.
that is
I'm
not
kidding,
true.
I'm
We did not touch that wing coaster.
Oh wow. No, but in all seriousness, I'm just super excited to see what Mike's gonna do. The only downside is that sometimes we have no idea what Mike already is secretly working on or what Mike already has in his mind for an area. And he's like, oh yeah, you built a reptile house? No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's basically how Koali Zoo in 10 episodes is gonna look like. No, I love it, Mike. I'm deadly serious. Like, we always make fun of it, but I think this is the best laugh of like the whole Koali episodes. Is like just looking at what Mike is doing. Like, he makes the most brilliant stuff, but he also makes a lot of mess.
Yeah, he makes a lot of mess. He does. Damn.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I have to do. When you say
Yeah,
it
no,
all
well,
piled
yeah, well,
up, one
that's why
after
I
the
wanted
other.
to summarize it for you. Like, you know, you this is all
You can now always
you
look in
wanna
this
do.
episode and look.
I will pin
a
this
briefing.
episode for you so you can rewatch it.
I mean, I put signs. Did the signs help?
Yeah, the signs did help. Yeah, only you forgot one here. So hence why I first thought that this was like an area I could build on, but no, this was also.
That area is actually open.
Well, I don't
was
know
gonna
what
move
you
the
want to
Komodo
do,
dragons
but
over
I
there,
don't
but
think the Indian elephants will be super happy with only this space of area.
that's true.
So.
That's true. I don't know if you all just did exactly what I did. I wouldn't have to change.
Shoo you! Oh wow.
Oh god, yeah. I may have to relinquish some control here.
Yeah, I think you just have to take over very soon. But who is gonna
really
take
do.
over next week?
Well, it was Rudy last
1, 2,
week,
3, no,
so. it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
my
then
turn, I
it's
suppose.
only Sylv. There's only one left, and that's Sylv now. So yeah,
All
I'm
right.
happy to give it to Sylv. Next week, Sylv at his channel, but you never know what Mike is gonna do. He's like working back behind our backs in Koali. So who knows? He maybe is like, oh yeah, guys, I have so much now. Let's jump into it.
He's gonna bring in the
Maybe
polar
not.
bear. Trust me.
I actually was thinking about that for a second because I wanted to do like the underwater tunnel, and I was like, oh my god, that has to be a polar bear. Shall I just add it? If only
We
my
could.
hand. No.
No.
I don't know. It's
Just stop thinking about it.
Yeah, no.
Stop.
apparently no. I still do think we could do like a
no.
nocturnal house through
No.
the. Okay, no.
Oh wait,
No.
a nocturnal house?
Yeah, a nocturnal house to act as a bridge between the two highland areas would be really cool.
Oh yeah, fair.
That's true. Yeah, we are still lacking that
And
one.
Rudy
that's
is really good at nocturnal.
Well, at
I
least
can just
I'm
rip
not
apart
gonna
my
do
stuff and
that.
bring it in. Ah, God. Just one final thought, though, on the safari. One thing which is really cool, what I think people are always interested in, these safaris are most likely to the borders of a zoo anyway. So the location
Yes.
fits actually, not only because it's nice for the file we have, it's actually nice in terms of realism, because that's what you want to have. It most often goes into the actual wild, so that's where you have the safari. And I think
Good
this
point.
is really cool for the storytelling also.
So that is gonna be like a safari with like one habitat with like all the big guys. So like the giraffes and the elephants and the zebras and the ostrich, or is it going to
And the
be
lion.
also...
And the, okay.
No, we already have lions.
I know.
We already added them, but I mean, like you
But
could
maybe
add,
they are
for
floating
example, a
over, who
cheetah
knows?
area.
Ooh.
Oh, cheetah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Maybe even
Mm-hmm.
mandrills.
Do we have leopards in this game? I don't remember.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
We have jaguars.
Snow ones.
We don't have the jacks yet, so we could
Yeah, you were supposed to
potentially
build the
add them.
jaguar house.
Yeah,
See?
but then I added the Siberian tiger one. The
Okay. Well,
the
the
bridge.
Oh, that's true. We don't have a
Yeah, yeah.
jaguar.
So we could potentially add the jaguar there instead of the leopard.
Well, if Sylva's up to it, I do have an idea.
So you,
I don't know if
you
you guys
share
wanna
that
hear
with
it.
Syl then.
I guess we definitely have to talk about what's happening next before
Yeah.
Sylph starts.
What's the idea?
That's gonna be interesting.
Like cabins overlooking the savannah. So like in a
Oh yeah,
in
we
a
have
sort
that
of
in Burg Zoo. Oh no,
it
in
sounds-
Beekse Bergen.
Sounds like what they have in Paradise as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
But that's
That-
definitely
that'd be
be
cool.
a thing.
Mm-hmm.
it'd be cool to mix the African and the subtropical Asian together and build some safe cabins, so the animals aren't right there, but so they're overlooking kind of the savannah area.
Yeah,
Oh, that
sounds
would be
cool.
cool, yeah.
Sounds interesting. Well,
I'll
let's
give it a
wrap
thought.
this episode up, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And again, apologies to everyone that it's not so spectacular today. But at least we have an episode, and I hope you guys had a laugh because, well, we can say a lot of things also about this recording.
Yeah.
Was a mess.
Is it still going, by the way?
Yes, it's still going.
Okay,
yes,
good,
I'm
good.
keeping an
And
eye
it
on it.
survived
trying to
your
get to an
5
hour.
minutes of mic rage, so
Yeah.
that's actually good.
I like that cathartic mic rage. That was good.
No, I had fun. And next week is
Apparently.
gonna be Sylph, so we're gonna trust Sylph this time for some quality content.
Koali.
Poor Sylvie's like,
content.
wait, no, I didn't
Quality
actually accept it.
Quality? Oh, that's a good one. Quality content. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And we hope to see you guys all next week in the next Koali episode.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.